Hey everyone, welcome to Zozo Anime. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you another review your way. In particular, guys, I don't usually do this, and you guys know I think I've only done it a couple of times on this channel, like to do a season 2 and even maybe a season 3 of anything. In this particular case, I have done so. What is the King blabbing about? You've probably seen it across the screen anyways. I'm talking about Kimi ni Todoke, From Me to You, Season 2 and 3. I'll be covering both. I did my Season 1 review months ago. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I go, you know what? I heard from people that, hey, if the season was not bad for you, Season 1, it gets better throughout the other 2 seasons. And I said, okay. So I clicked on it, and I'm seeing, okay, 13 episodes, Season 2, and 3, it looks like there's only like 5 episodes. So I go, okay. Not that much, less than the first season. I'm going to give it a try. So I did so. And so I watched Season 2 first. It's 13 episodes, about the usual 22 to 24 minutes long in length. Like I said, it continued their story from where they last left on. A lot of ups and downs, man, which I was cool with. That was what I was expecting, guys, from the main characters, Kazuhaya and Sawako. They were trying to find their way. They already have an idea they kind of like each other, so I kind of expected relationship issues. Them trying to fill each other out, some more people causing shit. There was a new player, Kento, who came along, this blonde-haired dude that kind of threw a monkey wrench in their plans and caused shit. Looks like they were headed down disaster because he was really meddling and stuff. And then you had the other blonde-haired girl who had a thing for him, and you thought she's going to be playing a little bit, and then you think that eventually with her insecurities and maybe even his, you just saw that he had a little bit, that he's not exactly what, you know, that you see in front of you kind of thing. He's kind of like really so different than what she thinks he is, and he's dealing with that. Like, is he good enough for her and all this stuff, and being jealous, and then you got other people causing trouble, and you got her 2 best friends, Shizuru and Ayami, or Imi, whatever you want to say, the way you pronounce it, because, you know, I'm bad with pronunciations, dealing with their stuff, and possible boys and stuff. I'm telling you, it was bananas bonkers, the way things go down in this, and I enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it more than I did Season 1. Season 1 was a good foundation. This took you to the next level, that you can really get to know each of the characters a little bit more better and where they're coming from kind of thing. And how serious, because me, I find it hard about, you know, when you're a teenager, oh, you're so much in love and all, you know, I guess it's different cultures here and there, but to kind of see that dynamic roll out in front of you and kind of progress slowly, and you're like, oh my God, come on, you're dragging this on for too long. But they did it well, and even the animation was a little bit better than the first season, because I think the first one might have been in 2009, I'm just saying that because I read it all over IMDb and all that stuff, and then this one jumps kind of like 2023, I think, and 2024, and I don't know if the next season is 2024. Either way, there's such a big difference of how it was shot and done, and the way it looked, phenomenal. Like, but it was a continuation, which is okay, and I wasn't bored once. To tell you the truth, I was a little bit bored in the first season. This one was like, okay, spit it out. Go through your different things. She's growing as a person. He's kind of growing as a person, but he's kind of like pushing her back, and she's kind of feeling a little bit because of that, because of thing. And then she kind of blames herself, and there's one point that looks like they had different feelings, and they, oh my God, I'm telling you, it was an emotional roller coaster ride, but an enjoyable one. The third season, what got me, guys, that sold me on this, that could be, you know, possibly buying all 3 seasons if the price is right kind of thing. That got me. It's only 5 episodes, but each episode was shot like a movie. You're looking at an hour and 5 minutes to, I think there was only the Christmas one that was an hour and 12 minutes or something like that. Like a little mini movie. But the way they decided to tackle that is the main characters, their relationships are kind of like the guys that they kind of like interested or not interested, but then became interested in, and how they explore that. And they even with Shizuru, the one, the toughie there, growing up with Ryu, you kind of found the backstory that his mother passed away, and she was there for him, and they're kind of like more like brother and sister. And now that he kind of said he liked her, kind of threw a monkey wrench, and that kind of made her go bananas. Like, there was a whole episode that they find her on the pier, and she's telling the story about them and why this, and then slowly to kind of see how that kind of blossoms into a relationship of its own was great, you know, how she kind of opened up slowly. And even Ayumi with Kento, the douchebag there, that kind of the woman's player that she kind of was so pushing away, and then he kind of stuck up for her later and was there at, you know, vulnerable moments of her life and stuff like that with these guys and all this stuff, and, you know, to kind of like want to protect her. And then I'm telling you, very crazy tender moments that you're like, okay, I can see this from a mile away, but when it goes down, it gets you, man. It gets you in the heart, the way they are, and they open up, they're so closed up and whatever. And even Sawako and him, my God, out of the 5 episodes, guys, the Christmas one and party was devastating. Instead of wanting to spend Christmas with his girlfriend by himself, he decided, let's do a whole group thing. And he did that because he wanted to protect her. He didn't think he was worthy of her. And it wasn't until that one walk down the street that kind of wrecked the king a little bit. She's had it up to here, like she's getting the cold shoulder, reaching out and getting his hand and not want to do this and do that and show any affection towards her. She calls him out. She calls him a liar, and the tears and stuff, and he's like stunned on the street walking after the party. And I'm telling you guys, wow, like if this was live action, Oscar contendership, it broke your heart. And she was thing, and then all of a sudden he grabs her and he gives her the first kiss that we've been waiting for years. And then they had a little moment there, and then to go talk and this and that, and he kind of said everything how he was feeling, and that's why he was kind of pushing her away, but he doesn't want to. And they're all together, and that was the whole episode. And then the following one, cool. It was cool because in this one, she met his parents, his mother, and whatever, and she did this, and he did the same for thing, and that was kind of cool, unique, how it would be if you were really doing that in real life, kind of thing, you know, to kind of get approval both ways or whatever. And to have the Christmas party with the girls all kind of like in a better position, talking about their relationship, and then inviting the boyfriends and the way everybody's introduced and everybody kind of thing, was a nice little touch. It was a good send-off. Is there going to be a season 4? I don't know. But to me, I don't think there needs to be one, because I think they left it to a point that everybody's story arc got solved, and you can leave it to your imagination to see what you're going to get down the road with these characters. But hey, if they did a movie, I'll be down to watch it. Season, if it's a 10, 13 episode season, okay, because I don't want them to drag on whatever, unless they're going to have kids and problems, and that's the only thing I can think you can do with these kids and these storylines, right? But I was happy for everybody. It was well done. It came to a good conclusion, in my personal opinion. You guys go in the comment section below, let the king know what you think of From Me to You, Kimi ni Todoke, any of the seasons, season 1, 2, and 3. If I had to rank any of them, 3 is my number 1, 2 is my number 2, and number 1 is my number 3, guys. That's the way I rank them, but that's my official From Me to You, Kimi ni Todoke, season 2 and 3 anime series review. So until next time, be the hell good, stay off the king's throne, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on the one and only Zozo Anime.